Good afternoon, everyone. JD, the quarterback, the mic reporting back in. Hopefully, everyone is doing well. My friends, family, listeners, and viewers. Since it all depends on how you listen or watch my channel. Uh, Last weekend, my fantasy football team won. My favorite college football team won. Rutgers University getting back on its winning ways, 26-18 over Minnesota, ending their four-game losing streak and ending Minnesota's four-game winning streak. They're now one game away from being bowl eligible. And then my favorite football team in the NFL, the Minnesota Vikings, continue their winning ways, going to 7-2 in more of a smackdown defensively. Uh, they need to get back to scoring more points, but uh, good teams beat bad teams even when they're not playing their best, and that's what they did last week. Uh, Looking forward to Rutgers playing Maryland this week, and then almost forgot to mention that my fantasy football team, SmackDown KJ. Uh, I say that as a joke because my fantasy opponent last week is a very smart man, but he does like to trash talk. And I think last year he had trash talked me, and then earlier in the season as well. And it turned out that in both cases he ended up losing. Uh, so it was inside. My quiet voice said to myself, "Yeah, you got him." But with that being said, awesome, awesome stuff when you almost double your opponent's score in fantasy football. So I had the largest victory of the week, and uh, now that my major fantasy players are off of their injuries and playing again, this looks like the time to make that playoff run. So, but in fantasy, there is a certain variance factor. So we'll have to see how that all works out. Um, Feeling pretty good on a health basis. Uh, Working on being better with the diet. Currently, I'm in the middle of a fast, so uh, that was good. And really, life is pretty good. I keep thinking that to myself that, wow, this is pretty awesome. You put the work in, either going to the gym or reading or dealing with other people and giving your time to others when it's necessary. And somehow you get paid back, and not necessarily monetarily speaking, but there's other benefits that you get from helping other people. And of course, you feel better about yourself, and others send that love. And in other cases where they can't do that, at least they pray for you. I feel very blessed during this time of year. uh, there's a lot to be thankful for with Thanksgiving coming up, but I think a lot of us, I'll just put it this way, of Christian faith, I feel thankful each and every day, and maybe not just Christian. Let me expand a little bit and say that the humans who are humble and thankful on a regular basis, a lot of the times are the same people who are getting things done, because we are trying to balance out our lives into moments where we do the work. And the words of Coach Shiano, we keep chopping, keep chopping. Or, as I've mentioned before, the quote for Confucius: you chop wood, and then the inspiration comes to you, and then you keep chopping wood. And there's other things that are just going well after the election of Donald Trump. The positive moves in the cryptocurrency markets. If you aren't in crypto right now, uh, if you, I think you should probably look at it and to get involved longer term. There's just so much opportunity, and just like anything else, you should go and educate yourself before you make any moves. But uh, and the words that they've used over the years to sometimes swindle people and other times to be honest. The smart money uh, is moving towards crypto now that there's ETFs trading cryptocurrency like Bitcoin, uh, to name the largest cryptocurrency that's out there. And if some of the legislation that President Trump talked about on the excuse me, President-elect Trump talked about on the campaign uh, stump comes to fruition of not taxing your gains in cryptocurrency, that'll be an even bigger boon to what's already occurring. And that's the thing I remember reading from Robert Kiyosaki, and I'm gonna forget which because I've read so many of his books. But if it was Rich Dad Poor Dad of the Cash Flow, actually no, it might have been Rich Dad's Guide to Investing. And it basically said you should have three plans: a plan to more or less survive, a plan to be comfortable, and the plan to be rich. So uh, we should be working on those plans. And part of the reason that Robert Kiyosaki is so famous is because he found a way to take some complicated things and explain them on a less complicated basis so that many more people could understand. And then once they did, make their own moves. I remember on Coast to Coast AM, Howard Bloom once said that Robert Kiyosaki was to blame for the crash in 2007 through 2009. Uh, I don't think he was that powerful, but I understood what Howard Bloom was saying. Uh, but uh, sometimes you do small things and you have a big effect and you don't even know it. So today, my message, uh, to be thankful, to be humble, and then when your teams win, it does make you a little bit happier, like I am now. I hope little by little, as you see me, you'll see less of me. And I don't mean uh, making less videos. What I mean is that I slim down. I still have some BHAGs, big, hairy, audacious goals that I want to get to in many realms of my life. And I hope to be sharing those things with you. Um, Feel free to send your comments. Oh, as I'm looking at the screen, I'm remembering uh, Coach Greg Adams' words that oh, you should have a bigger following before you go live. But I find that uh, when you're live, there's a certain excitement that's out there, and then as Dr. Wayne Dyer once said, don't die with your music in you. So my music today is to share with you, to share with you a little bit of my life, and then hopefully help you move forward with a happy heart and to get better every day. May God bless you. And you know how it goes. Have fun, but get it done. JD, the quarterback on the mic, signing out. God bless you.